for Steve Nash to defend Parker, and Ginobili is starting to warm up now as well. He's now 6 of 11. He'd gotten off to a cold start. He has 21. Parker has 17. So those two guards now with 38 points. Still a lot of time to play in this game.
Pick and roll. Parker, Duncan, travel. Give it away. Much for the surprise of the veteran, Tim Duncan. Look at Alvin Gentry got some Coach of the Year votes. Eventually went to Scott Brooks of Oklahoma City. Another three, Richardson. That time the close is by Duncan and saved by Jefferson. Here comes Ginobili and they race the other way of San Antonio. Tim Duncan. Boy, he is money from outside the lane, banking it home and giving the Spurs the lead.
Is that money in the bank, and you could say, right?
11 for Tim Duncan. Parker on Nash. Hand off to Richardson.
Very nice.
And more screening that got him free.
Nash loves to drive down and then sort of wheel back and get guys slashing off to him. A lot of times he'll hand that ball off to Stoudemire. That time it was Jason Richardson.
17 for Richardson on 13 shots tonight. The screen roll. Parker this time finds Jefferson inside. Big Tice.
Boy, these San Antonio Spurs look like a totally different team offensively in this third quarter. Tony Parker has made a huge difference being out there with the starters. There's that little play I just talked about where Nash drives. This time he drops it off for Amari Stoudemire. It feels like a little dribble handoff, and he actually screens the guy that's playing Amari Stoudemire. That's a big money play for them. Nice field goal.
Nash comes up with his 7th assist.
Watch it. Now watch what Nash does. He's going to drive here, little drive, and then watch Jason Richardson. He's going to pass right off his tail to get the handoff for the easy score. Then they run it to the other side for Amari Stoudemire. Back-to-back field goals. We get a tie game.
As we take a look at the Ford driving force, that Popovich Duncan tandem dog has had a lot of postseason success.
It sure has. We see a lot of Phil Jackson up there too. Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. How about Tim Duncan and Pop? Great, great stars, great coaches. That's 14 championships up there between those two guys.
The big three have keyed on them tonight. They've had great starts to this second half with the game. They've accounted for 49 of San Antonio's 71 points.
Well, the Spurs are 10 of 12 this quarter. So they've outscored the Phoenix Suns by 24 to 14. Their offense has been very efficient, which helped their defense, and right now they're back in this ball game.
George Hill is in for Ginobili. Fry continues to take the place of Collins. One-on-one with Duncan. Richardson grabs the ball. Here comes Stevie Nash, who's got 26.
Let's see if George Hill does a better job here in this period than he did on Nash in the first quarter when Nash had his way.
Pick and roll, Stoudemire. Closing the gap to San Antonio defense, which has improved greatly in the postseason. The shot clock is down to 6 for Grant Hill. This is over Parker, and the rebound is lassoed by McDyess, who claims his 7th. Grant Hill is on Parker. The screen by Duncan that opens up Tony. Richardson the rebound. Grant Hill. As he was working into Jefferson, McDyess steps out of bounds. Phoenix's ball.
Kevin, it's going to be very interesting here. 4:06 to go in this quarter. Tie game, and you know how Alvin Gentry loves to go to that bench.
Yep.
In that fourth quarter, it's going to be very interesting here if the Suns are behind. How much you trust that bench to start this fourth quarter that's been so good for him, or does he start getting his bench here in a little early and maybe change a little bit of substitution pattern? So now we're starting to get a little time now where you start coaching ahead to get into that fourth quarter.
Bonner for McDyess and over Bonner. The shot by Nash with 28. Well, we talked about how opposing teams want to make Nash a score. He's got 7 points in this third quarter. 7 assists for Nash in the game. Fry is watching Duncan. Doubled by Nash, who slips. And that means Hill dumps it into Tim. And Tim Duncan, 5 of 10, 13 points. Nash. Jefferson knocks it away on a pass intended for Amari Stoudemire. A double park. It slides inside, and a foul is called. Duncan, who went right into Grant Hill, who took it.
That's Grant Hill walking, or you see him stepping over and taking that charge. Little plays here that change games. Grant Hill gets outside the lane, and you see Duncan run right through him. Duncan thought he had stepped to the side, but took that blow right in the chest. Once again, the nice defensive play by Grant Hill.
Hill is gone. Dudley has come in the game. Nash and Stoudemire. Dudley, Fry, and Richardson, the Phoenix Five. Off balance. Nash, Parker defending. Steve Nash has put in 30 points, Doug, on 18 shots.
They're trying to take away Amari Stoudemire on that roll, and Nash is keeping the dribble alive and getting that paint and hitting all kinds of floaters.
Parker to 15. Duncan with the rebound. Stoudemire cleans it up. Nash by Jefferson into Bonner. Out to Dudley. Over to Nash and picked up by Bonner. With the mismatch, Steve. Fry for three.
It's a big stretch for the Phoenix Suns, because if they can get a little bit of a lead, it's going to allow Alvin Gentry to have so much more confidence in that bench. Big 2 minutes and 30 seconds here by both teams.
Fry is at 2 threes. He's got 6. Here comes Parker. Sends it out to Jefferson. Rebound by Stoudemire. He's got 10 with a double-double and 13 points. Nash finds Richardson. What a pass by Steve Nash. What a pace to the game. Richardson's got 19. Parker, Hill, wide open for 3. And volleyballed and an 11th rebound for Stoudemire. A 7-0 run for Phoenix. On the outside, Richardson, 3. Jefferson in to Dudley. Count it! And it's a foul. Jared Dudley picks it up. What a run after taking a 3-point lead. Phoenix turns it on and recaptures the advantage and goes up 83-75. Dudley picks up number 3.
And Steve Nash right in the middle of everything. You cannot leave Channing Frye. He knocks down the 3. How about this beautiful backdoor by Jason Richardson? Jason Richardson follows it up with a 3. Richardson with 22 points. They have won 10 straight games with him getting 20 points. Let's see if they can make it 11. But Kevin, this spurt here at the end of the quarter, what it means to the Phoenix Suns is so important, with Alvin Gentry now being able to go to that bench.
Bonner, Ginobili, Richardson defending. That's an offensive foul. Ginobili will pick up number 3.
A lot of this happened too when Tony Parker sat down. Now that's not saying it had anything to do with George Hill being on the floor, but when Tony Parker sat down, the Suns have really gone on this big spurt.
You're right. Fry, Stoudemire. Right over player who moments ago checked in for Tim Duncan. And Stoudemire has got 15 points and 11 rebounds. Hill 2 of 5. Shot clock down to 8. Player with the screen. Here comes Bonner off his foot. Picked up by Dudley. Here comes Nash. Richardson on the wing. Hill picks up Steve. Spurs have a foul to give. Mismatch. Hill watching Fry. Double team by Ginobili. Off a player and off of San Antonio. 27.9 to play in the third.
Well, you can see the lack of three-point shooting with this Spurs really has hurt them, Kevin. They've lost their spacing, and they're not able to do what they used to do, spread that floor and shoot the threes.
That's a good point.
The Suns have really done a nice job closing and making them shoot those long twos.
For years you've talked about that, Doug. A steal by Ginobili. Into Richardson and Stoudemire. Blair comes down hard. Ginobili saves it, launches the uncovered 3. Richardson is right there. He's got 22.
That's not a good shot by Ginobili. Should have held that out for the last possession. Let's see if the Phoenix Suns